Long before the world knew its greatest empires, a civilization quietly flourished along the banks of the Indus River. More than 4,000 years ago, the people of the Indus Valley built cities with remarkable precision, streets laid in perfect grids, drainage systems more advanced than many civilizations that came centuries later. Mohenjo-daro and Harappa were not just settlements. They were proof that humanity's hunger for order, beauty, and community runs deep. These were people who traded, crafted, and dreamed. They left behind seals carved with symbols we still cannot fully decode, as if history itself chose to keep their secrets a little longer. This land, stretching from the northwestern plains to the southern coasts, would become one of the most storied territories on Earth. A place where rivers were sacred, where mathematics was born, where the concept of zero changed the course of human thought forever. India did not begin as a nation. It began as an idea, vast, layered, and endlessly alive. It was a declaration that beauty, like grief, can be eternal. The Maurya Empire, founded in the 4th century before the Common Era, became one of the largest empires in history. At its height, it stretched across nearly the entire subcontinent. But it was under Emperor Ashoka the Great that this empire found its soul. After witnessing the devastating carnage of the Kalinga War, Ashoka experienced a profound transformation. He renounced violence, embraced Buddhism, and dedicated his reign to compassion, justice, and the welfare of his people. He erected pillars across the land inscribed with edicts of peace, messages that still stand today as monuments to a ruler who chose humanity over conquest. Centuries later, the Gupta Empire ushered in what historians call the Golden Age of India. Art flourished, literature soared, astronomers calculated the circumference of the earth, physicians practiced surgery. Freedom was not given. It was earned step by step, sacrifice by sacrifice. The arrival of the British East India Company in the 17th century began as trade and ended as domination. Slowly, systematically, the United Kingdom tightened its grip over the subcontinent. Resources were extracted, famines were ignored, cultures were dismissed. The rebellion of 1857, called the First War of Independence by many Indians, was crushed, and the British Crown assumed direct control. For nearly 2 centuries, one of the world's richest civilizations was reduced to a colony. Yet even under the heaviest chains, the spirit of India refused to break. Poets wrote in defiance, leaders organized in secret. And then, from a small coastal town in Gujarat, a man named Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi stepped forward and changed the meaning of resistance forever. On August 15, 1947, India awoke to a new dawn. Independence came, but it came with the sorrow of partition, a wound that still echoes across generations. Yet, the nation pressed forward. A constitution was drafted, one of the longest and most comprehensive in the world, enshrining democracy, equality, and justice for every citizen. Today, India stands as the world's largest democracy, a nation of 1.4 billion voices, hundreds of languages, thousands of traditions, and one unbreakable thread of resilience. From ancient temples to towering skyscrapers, from classical dance to cutting-edge technology, India holds its past and future in the same hands. It is a civilization that has been conquered, colonized, and challenged, and has risen every single time more alive than before. This is not just history. This is India, eternal, evolving, and extraordinary.